Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Futlife Tv Podcast. We are back to discuss some interesting stuff like the Champions League, La Liga, FA Cup a little bit, and more. Let's get right into it, starting with La Liga, because there was no Premier League this weekend because of the FA Cup games, which we'll get into in a little bit. But with La Liga over the weekend, we had Girona beating Leganes 3-0, Sevilla beating Las Palmas 2-1, Barcelona beating Eibar 2-0, Alaves beating Deportivo 1-0, Valencia beating Malaga 2-1, Real Sociedad beating Levante 3-0, Atletico Madrid beating Athletic Club 2-0, Espanyol tying Villarreal 1-1, and Real Madrid beating Real Betis 5-3. La Liga. In standings, we have Barcelona in first place with 62, Atletico Madrid in second place with 55, Valencia in third with 46, Real Madrid in fourth with 45, Sevilla in fifth with 39. La Liga. Atletico is keeping pressure on Barcelona, and Barcelona every game lately has been right there on the edge, like. It's been real close. Teams have been making it hard for Barcelona.
Of course they have. I mean, they're undefeated in the league, so it makes every team hungry for that win against Barcelona, and especially if they're playing in the Camp Nou. Definitely, they're gonna want to get that W and beat them on their home turf. So at this point, it's more for bragging rights, you know. That, hey, we're the ones that they lost to. That's why they have that loss.
Yeah, I mean, undefeated so far. That's
no one has been able to do it. You know, that Atletico Madrid match against Barcelona is creeping. It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
So that could be a tough match, you know.
And Atletico looks great.
Not a draw, then, you know, that might be a loss. You never know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Barcelona hasn't looked as strong as they did at the beginning of the season.
Absolutely.
When they came out firing.
Yeah.
Even though Suarez was unable to score that much at the beginning of the season, if you guys remember. You know, he got back to his scoring ways. Now he's in second place, if I'm not mistaken, right behind Messi with 17 goals for the league. And then you have Messi at the top with 20.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, yes, no, Suarez, right, 17 goals.
Yep, Suarez right behind him.
So it's something that you got to watch out for. The season is not over. We just hit the halfway mark not too long ago. So definitely, these teams are coming out firing all cylinders, and they're not backing down. If you notice, a lot of games against Barcelona, the teams are on full attack where they have maybe one or two defenders, you know, back.
I mean, as well they should. I mean, they have to. La Liga is getting tough every year, especially this year. All the teams are fighting. They're fighting. They want to get their name out there, and who better than a team against a team like Barcelona, you know?
Yeah.
And the thing is, everyone wants to be the team to spoil it for that team, you know?
Of course.
So it's the Barcelona's in a tough position. They're playing tough teams, tough games. And, I mean, it doesn't stop. What is it called? Who did they play over the weekend? Sorry. Was Getafe?
If I'm not mistaken, that is correct. Yeah, no, they played
Eibar. I'm sorry, Eibar. Eibar did not make it easy for them. That was a tough match, you know? And Eibar did have a man down after in the second half. They got a red card.
I'm not mistaken.
Silly red card, too.
Minutes.
Stupid red card. It made no sense. The ball's coming. When you're already on the yellow card, you don't make stupid stuff. You don't make stupid decisions like that to punch the ball away. That's not smart, you know. And it costs your team. I mean, it's pretty selfish. And I don't know if you saw it, but the coach let him have it too when he was exiting the field. The coach let him have it
I did.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely deserved. You can't. That's stupid. You don't do that, especially when your team is playing that well.
You know, it's mainly probably because he kept getting beat on the ball. He just started getting frustrated, and he let his emotions get the best of him, which he shouldn't. You know, you're a professional player playing at that level. Emotions should be the last thing on your mind,
especially on the yellow card. On the yellow card too,
right?
You know?
It's not a game that's, you know, the title is on the line. This is not a final, so there's no need for that. You know, if you keep getting beat on the ball, you keep getting beat on the ball. then tell your defenders to help you out. That's it.
But yeah, again, with Barcelona, I think
Pretty selfish move, I think.
I think they're probably trying to ease it down because they do have Champions League to worry about, and they do have a good gap. And I think players are maybe starting to tone it down a little bit. And the World Cup's right around the corner as well. And with all these rumors that Argentina is telling the Barcelona people to rest Messi. Maybe Messi has been told to take it a little easy unless it's necessary to step it up. I'm not sure what it is, but it's not. It's definitely not the same Barcelona we've seen.
I don't know if it's I could see them telling Barcelona to rest Messi, just because the World Cup is coming up.
Yeah.
Very exciting. I cannot wait for that. Definitely talk about that.
Absolutely.
But I don't know. Like you said, they're not the same Barcelona, and they're not.
They're not. At the beginning, they had this excitement about them.
Gosh.
It seemed like they're especially with Neymar leaving, everyone was counting them out. Oh, Barcelona's about to crash now. This year is going to be horrible. What are they going to do? They scrambled, got Dembele. It didn't matter. Dembele's been out on injuries anyway. But they've been playing just beautiful football. They have been since the beginning. I mean, undefeated in La Liga. So far in Champions League, doing fantastic. They have a game against Chelsea, which I think they're favored to win, especially with the struggling Chelsea. Mm-hmm. Barcelona it's a tough team this season. But lately in the past, just La Liga matches they've toned it down a little bit, it seems like. Maybe it's because of the gap they have. They're feeling more comfortable, but they shouldn't because Atletico is right behind them. Atletico is putting pressure on Barcelona. They're right behind them. I mean, they're just waiting for Barca to slip up. So Barcelona have to take this La Liga title race more seriously. I know they have a 7 points gap between Atletico Madrid, but that's nothing, Especially with as many games as there's left, that's nothing. The La Liga title race is still on between Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. And, I mean, I'm telling you, if Barcelona slip away, they've been pretty fortunate lately to get some points out of the games they've played. I mean, they've tied the last game. They won this game, but barely, to Barcelona standards, in my opinion.
But Barcelona, dropping points in the last 5 games, they won 3 and draw twice, right?
Yep.
So what is that? That's 9, 10, 11 points that they got in 5 games, where Atletico got 25 points.
Yeah, Atletico is winning every game they're playing, and they're playing fantastic. Griezmann looks wonderful, despite getting booed by the Atletico fans. Costa is scoring left and right. This Atletico team, is a very exciting team. I mean, they're rejuvenated. They really are. I think with Costa being back, it gave them new energy up top, and I mean, they're taking off great. Yeah. They're right behind Barcelona. Barcelona have to step it back up because it's not going to be easy to finish off the season, especially as much as work they have to do in Champions League and other games as well. Mm-hmm. Atletico Madrid, they're out of the Champions League. So that's a little break they get. They're in the Europa, but they can tone it down in Europa. It's not the Champions League level. So they have a little bit more, level to be able to give breaks to some key players. Barcelona cannot do that. Barcelona have to win every game right now.
They really do.
In La Liga.
They really do.
So, but I mean, we'll see what happens in Barcelona. If they do end up getting Griezmann next season, it'll be exciting. I think I hope that they do, so they can be Griezmann, Suarez, Messi, Coutinho, Busquets, Iniesta, Jordi Alba, Piqué, Umtiti, and Semedo. That would be a beautiful lineup in my opinion.
I don't think a 4-3-3 is what they should go with when they do that. I think a 4-3-1-2 is best option for them at that point.
The reason why I think a 4-3-3 would be best, because it will kind of almost be back right the first year that Suarez signed with Barcelona, when you had Xavi and Iniesta, and the front three, Neymar, Messi, and Suarez, were just free. We're just free to dominate that defense. But when Xavi left, you see Messi stepping back more. He has to work more. He has to work harder. He has to get the ball, take it up himself, create chances himself as well. But if you have Coutinho and Iniesta, which is basically almost 2 Iniestas, two Iniestas, Messi doesn't have to work as hard. Messi doesn't have to drop back as much. Messi can stay up there with Suarez. and they can get the ball fed to them easily. And defensively, you won't have any problems there because you have Busquets, which is genius in helping defend as well as going forward. And he can cover that back line as well. That's why I think 4-3-3 will be best. It'll be just like the first year Suarez signed with Barcelona with Xavi and Iniesta, feeding those geniuses up there the ball with Busquets in the center. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
We'll see.
I'm devastated for Atletico Madrid because if they do lose Griezmann, that would be a huge loss for them. He's one of their key players.
Again, rumors.
But I think that's why they brought back Costa, because Costa wasn't cheap.
We'll see.
The price was what, 60-something million?
We'll see.
Do you think he's leaving? Atletico or Griezmann?
To Barcelona, though?
Do you think he's leaving, period, this summer?
Yes.
Where do you think he's going?
I don't see him going
Barcelona?
to Barcelona.
Nowhere else would be benefit. Where else will he benefit from? It's either Real Madrid or a player with his quality will not take a step towards a team that's Chelsea's not gonna be good enough for him. Chelsea's not gonna be good enough for him. I'm sorry to say it. I know they're the defending champs, but Chelsea's not good enough. It's either Real Madrid or Barcelona. You have to. There's no. I can't see it. I can't see him going to Chelsea unless they pay him some ridiculous amount to make him stay. So I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. But I think Barcelona is definitely his destination. And there are a lot of rumors with Dembele and Arsenal that Arsenal have already put in a bid for Dembele, 56 million, which is a joke. Half the price Barcelona spent for him.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But apparently they're gonna step up their bid.
At least they have to pay that
pay the money
buyout
back.
Clause.
Yeah, or just pay the money back. I'm sure Barcelona, because I don't know, with all the injuries and he's a little selfish when it comes to playing. I think he really does need to take some time to be on the bench, not starting. You know what I mean?
Or put him with the B squad.
No, just have him come in for Suarez or Griezmann, a person up top. Because let's be honest, Messi is going to be 32.
Right now?
Because I know we will. I know Barcelona will. I know Barcelona will get Griezmann. It's a done deal. Mark my words. Don't watch the show if I'm wrong. Griezmann's going to Barcelona. I'm telling you guys now. I guarantee you. I will guarantee you.
We'll see.
I will bet any of you.
We'll see.
I will bet any amount of money with any of you. He's going to Barcelona. But anyways, forget about that. He's going to Barca.
On to Serie A.
No, we got to talk about the Real Madrid game today against Real Betis. A poor Real Betis. Get it started real quick. I'll be right back.
About Real Betis?
Real Betis and Madrid.
Oh, man, that was a game right there. So, for Karim Benzema, it's almost like I want to start from the end. When Karim Benzema came in for Cristiano Ronaldo and scored a goal, was it right after his first touch, if I'm not mistaken? It was phenomenal. Finally, getting on the board after I don't know how many games this guy has played without scoring a goal. Yeah, he's got 3 for the season. I mean, that's not where you expect the striker for Real Madrid to be, but he's had a lot of downs. It happens to most strikers. I mean, to play for Real Madrid and let that happen to you and still be starting is amazing, but everybody knows it's because of Zinedine Zidane as the coach, and Karim Benzema both play for the French national team.
They're both Algerian.
And they're both Algerian. It just, has a little friendship there. So.
Oh, but the game was looking really tough. I mean, they were losing 2-1 at halftime. Second half, I don't know what Zidane did, what speech he gave them, but they played a whole different game. Big blow to Real Madrid. They've already lost Cruz to injury, knee ligament damage, so he'll be out for a little bit. Now, to make things worse, they lose Marcelo.
One of
with
the
a hamstring
most
injury.
key players.
And the thing is, once he popped his hamstring, he went down right away grabbing his hamstring, but he
In
kept
pain,
trying to play.
Of
He
course.
he kept trying to play. He was trying to tell him to wait. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's like, no, you don't risk that. You know, you have a game coming up against PSG that you have to play. You're a key player.
You
have to
wanna
play.
risk your hamstring.
You have tough games coming on. Like you have to be at your best form. You can't risk any further injuries. You know. But
And for you to try to tell the coach no that you're fine after you just your hamstring didn't go all the way, but it's going to.
Zidane had none of it. Zidane was having none of it. He took him out right away. He smiled and was like, get out of
This is
here.
going on at
Get your ass out of here. You're not playing.
Right, and this is going on at the 30th minute. You still have a whole nother hour to go.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Selfish.
But anyways, La Liga race is tough. Atletico is right there behind Barcelona, and it's Barcelona have to keep it going, and that's pretty much it in La Liga.
Yeah.
Anything I'm missing?
No, I think you got it all.
That's it. Moving on. Valencia was looking really good. Valencia was right there in second spot for fighting for that first spot, but now they're not even in the picture really anymore. Atletico just took over, which I mean they're expected to.
Right.
Atletico Madrid have been pretty consistent in the past at least 4 or 5 years, you know. So, but moving on to some Serie A. Over the weekend, we had Roma beating Udinese 2-0. Chievo Verona beating Cagliari 2-1. Genoa beating Inter 2-0. Juventus beating Torino 1-0. Benevento beating Crotone 3-2. Bologna beating Sassuolo 2-1. Napoli beating Spal 1-0. Atalanta beating or tying Fiorentina 1-1. AC Milan beating Sampdoria 1-0. And in the standings, we have Napoli in first place still with 66. Juventus in second place with 65. Roma in third with 50. Inter in fourth with 48. Lazio in fifth with 46.
What a race.
Interesting, huh?
What
It is pretty interesting. Napoli and Juve are just right there. Close games, too. 1-0s, like 2-1s. It's ridiculous. They're really, man, it's exciting. Serie A really is exciting. Like, I don't know, it really hasn't been for a while, but now it's like, it's getting back up there again. It really is.
It is.
Especially with Napoli performing the way they are. Napoli have to stay focused to win this league. If Napoli wins this league, it'll be a beautiful thing for Italy. It'll get things changed up. Then it'll give chances to other teams as well, you know? Then other teams might, well, we can do it as well. Why not? It's not. Because lately it's just been a Juventus show. It's kind of like a Bayern Munich. But it's a beautiful change now, you know? Inter was up there, but Inter is just pissing away every chance. They lost again 2-0. Ridiculous. What's going on here, man? How do you go from...
It's a work in progress. Let's just say that. I hope that they come back. Same as AC Milan. I'd love to see them up in the top 5, at least by next season.
You know what? Gattuso has been turning things around at AC Milan, I think. I think he's starting to give them the right energy. They've been winning close games. They've been fighting. They look like they're a team that's battling again. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They really are. They're coming together again. They want to win. They want to perform. They want to impress the coach. And I mean, just look how happy they look with the coach. You know,
right?
It seems like Gattuso brings the right energy for this team. You know, he has the right passion. Who has more passion than this guy? You know, he's the craziest guy in the in football world.
Club.
You know,
Conte.
Conte looks like he's at a boring movie every time he's watching Chelsea play. Man, it's embarrassing. But, I guess for the past couple of games they have been winning, but, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced at all. I think the probably best they can do is make it in the Champions League next season. But anyways, like AC Milan's doing fantastic, bringing things back around a little bit. And I'm sure they're going to buy some new players. Gattuso is going to bring in some new players. And if they can keep the players they have, especially their goalkeeper, who's been linked with a move away everywhere. I mean, he's young. He's fantastic. He's huge. This is This is what big clubs are after. And mid-season, in the beginning of the season, he was getting booed by his fans a lot, chanting bad things towards him, and he was really emotional, crying after games even sometimes, because he just couldn't understand why, you know?
Yeah.
But you think he'll stay? That would be a key player to keep.
Yes.
I think he would.
Yeah. I think he's gonna stay.
I think he would. I think especially the fans and all the pressure and everything that's been going on is going to influence him.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But we'll see. All right. That's pretty much it in Serie A. You have anything else in Serie A?
No.
That's pretty much all that's going on there. Inter playing like straight shit. AC Milan turning things around. Napoli still winning. Juve still winning. It's looking good. And that's pretty much it. Oh, Napoli set club record with a win at Serie A. That's a club record win they have. They have one club record for most consecutive league wins in a single season.
Wow.
It's pretty
Check
good.
that out.
Huh? They're in first place. They deserve it. Of course, they're going to be beating records.
Exactly.
But anyways, it's pretty much in Serie A. Napoli and Juve again are the favorites and everything there. Let's move on to some Bundesliga. Bundesliga we had over the weekend. Mainz beating Berlin 2-0. Köln tying Hannover 1-1. Freiburg beating Bremen 1-0. Bayern Leverkusen beating Hamburger 2-1. Bayern Munich beating Wolfsburg 2-1. Schalke beating Hoffenheim 2-1. Stuttgart beating Augsburg 1-0. Dortmund beating Borussia Gladbach 1-0. Finally, Dortmund is turning things around. Huh?
Yeah.
Michi might be the answer, huh?
He might be.
All right. Standing, we have Bayern in first place with 59. Dortmund in second with 40. Bayern Leverkusen in third with 38. Leipzig in fourth with 38. Schalke in fifth with 37. And the next 5 or 6 or so are just right behind them for the Champions League spots. Bayern, 19 points ahead. Finished. Nothing else to say there.
It's done.
I mean, what else is there to say there? Bayern Munich are taking over.
Oh, man. It's every season over there, man.
Yeah, I mean, even at the beginning where you thought Dortmund would be the favorites to win, you thought there would be a Juventus and Napoli situation going on. No. Relax. Calm down. It's Bayern.
Don't get excited.
It's Bayern we're talking about. They're not going to go down like that. But they do need to look towards the future because, I mean, some players are getting older, as we said. So they're going to have to keep up with the rest of Europe. You know, yeah. Bundesliga might be an easy win for them because they snatch up all the top players in the Bundesliga. But Europe, it's tough. But Marco Reus is finally back playing again, you know?
Yeah. Which
is a great news for Dortmund fans. I mean, he's probably their best player they have. If he's fit, fit Reus is probably their best player they have. And it sucks when they don't have him, man. It really does. You can see how much he's missing. And he brings more energy to the rest of the guys, you know, like Götze, like Schürrle, you know. Brings more energy to those players. And I think this Dortmund team, as long as the players can stay fit and Bayern and other teams don't buy the rest of their players, I think they'll be pretty exciting next season.
I hope so, man, because I'm tired of seeing Bayern win it every year for the last, 5-6 years?
Yeah, we need to get something new in there. Definitely. Absolutely. And, I mean, that's pretty much it. And Bundesliga, Bundesliga, not too much is going on. Bayern is dominating, and it's just, they're making it look too easy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. I mean, every year. Anyways, moving on. Remember, that Germany team, though, should be really exciting for the World Cup. With all these players in the Bundesliga that are playing so well. My goodness.
I can't wait for the World Cup.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Who do you think is going to win it? If you just have to guess right now.
I can't.
Just a semi-guess.
I can't.
We're not going to hold your feet to the fire. Just a BS guess.
Oh, man.
a BS guess.
Just throw it out there?
Just throw it out there. Just throw a team out there.
Oh, man.
Any team. Pick a team. Any team.
Argentina.
They might.
I saw this hat.
They might. They really might. I say Brazil. Argentina might. Messi's last World Cup, he might put it all out there.
That'd be cool.
That'll be fun to see. But anyways, Michi's been doing very well at Dortmund. He's been on fire since he's been there, you know?
Yeah.
Been scoring goals left and right. They're trying to keep him, actually. They want a permanent move for him. I think he should go. He should go. He's not wanted at Chelsea. Conte doesn't want him there. Dortmund love him there. Stay.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, they need to let him stay. He's playing a lot more. He's scoring. Yeah. He's assisting.
Don't make a Chicharito mistake.
Exactly.
You know? Exactly. You're where you're comfortable. You're playing the football of your life. They like you there. They want you there. You're going to leave to go back to the Premier League where really they don't care about you. You know? And since he's been back to the Premier League, when have you even heard about Chicharito? Exactly.
He's in the Premier League?
Exactly.
Oh, he does play for West Ham.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. He should have stayed at Bayern Leverkusen.
He should have. He was playing good.
He was playing very well. Scoring a lot of goals. He was probably one of the best strikers there.
Why'd he leave?
Stupid.
Oh, my God.
Stupid. But anyways, hopefully Michi won't make the same mistake and he'll stay there and continue to do well, you know? Because, I mean, Europe is tough and he's young. And young players like him, they need to be places where they're wanted.
Right.
You know? So, pretty much it in Bundesliga. Bayern, congrats. They already won the league. Last but not least, La Liga. Oh, I'm sorry, League One. They all start with L's. It throws me off. Over the weekend, we had Monaco beating Dijon 4-0. PSG beating Strasbourg 5-2.
What a comeback.
Yeah, Amiens tying Toulouse 2-0. Saint-Etienne beating Angers 1-0. Tying Rennes 2-2. Montpellier tying Guingamp 1-1. Troyes beating Metz 1-0. Nice tying Nantes 1-1. Lille tying Lyon 2-2. And Marseille beating Bordeaux 1-0. Table, we have PSG in first place, of course, with 68. Monaco in second with 56. And Marseille in third with 55. Lyon in fourth with 49. Nantes in fifth with 39. 39, 49. Big gap between fifth and fourth, huh?
Oh, my gosh.
Even a bigger gap between first and second. PSG has won the league. Nothing else to say.
I wouldn't put that on it, you know? You never know.
No.
You never know.
I would bet everything I have on this. No way. PSG are going to win the league. No doubt about it. They're not going to win anything in the Champions League, so the league have to be their main focus, especially since they didn't win last year. You know?
If they get knocked out in the round of 16, that's going to be probably the most funniest thing in the world.
Oh, they're getting knocked out. They're not going through.
You never know. We
called it last week, that they're not going to beat Madrid. We'll get into that in a second right after this. But, no, they have to focus on the league. They have to win this league because last year they didn't even win the league. They did not even win the league. PSG did not win the league last year.
Monaco did.
How crazy is that?
Monaco did.
Exactly. So PSG have to focus on the league this year. I mean, they really need to. And the thing is, all these rumors going on. I think Emery is losing his job. I don't see him staying. What? They've fired coaches for less.
Yeah.
You know? They've fired coaches for less. I have no idea how Emery's still in there. I really don't. Maybe he has a huge payout amount if he goes. You know? Which they're going to say, screw it. We'll pay it to you at the end of this if they don't win the Champions League.
Right.
Think about here. We don't give a shit. Just take the money and go.
That might happen, man, but you never know because they have the player that brought Barcelona back from a 4-0 deficit.
Yes, that's not going to happen, though. He doesn't have Messi and Suarez to help him out. That's the difference. He has Cavani and Mbappe, and they're They're too
play.
scared because they're scared. It's Madrid. They're playing Madrid. These guys are playing Dijon. They're playing freaking teams that are just that have second jobs. That football is not even their main job. They're playing teams with players that have other occupations. It's a walk in the park for them. Neymar's over there rainbowing people, going through people. Neymar didn't do shit in the Champions League. Why do you think that is? He's had absolute zero competition for almost 6 months. It's a joke, the teams they play. They beat Dijon or whoever 8-0. It's a walk in the park. That's nothing. All that does is boost your ego. Oh, I'm gonna keep doing this fancy stuff. It works. No, it doesn't. Go do that in front of Madrid. Won't work, you know. But where was Mbappe?
But now,
where was Cavani?
But now, they don't have Cruz or Marcelo.
Doesn't matter. They have Ronaldo. They have Bale. They have Asensio. They have Isco. They have Benzema. That's all they need.
Bro, they have Di Maria. They have Julian Draxler.
It doesn't matter. First of all, it's too late to play Di Maria now. They should have stuck Di Maria in the first leg and let Di Maria terrorize that team, you know? Let him take that side in and provide Cavani and those guys the ball like he used to do to Ronaldo. You leave your arguably the most comfortable player that would be the most comfortable player in that game, you know? You leave him out for what? To do what?
It didn't make sense to me why they didn't even
bring him in. And that's the thing. It's Emery. It's the coach. You know what I mean? The coach is going to get the boot. And I mean, even if they do win in Paris, they're not going to win by as much as they should. Madrid will get away goals. You know? Yeah. There's no way they're not going to get away goals. Let's be honest. PSG does not have a defense either. You know? All it takes is a decent cross for Bale.
Either.
Exactly. But they didn't play Bale either. Once Bale came in, whole different game.
Everything changed. Once they took
Cavani out.
Where everything changed is when they took Cavani out and brought in Thomas Munir, pushed Dani Alves up into the center mid, and played Thomas Munir as a right back. That's when they messed up.
But anyways, that's pretty much it in League One. That's all in League One. We're going to talk about the Champions League that just happened this week, and Champions League games that are going to happen this week before we sign off. And we're in the middle of that right now with the PSG and Real Madrid game, it's a battle of the coaches. One coach started out wrong. Both coaches started out wrong, in my opinion. Both coaches started out wrong, in my opinion. Zidane made the right changes. Emery made the wrong ones. Mm-hmm. You know? And that destroyed the game.
That's exactly what happened. And, you know, they got the upper hand. They got 3 goals. 3 home goals to PSG's 1.
Yeah.
So that pretty much cancels it out.
And we're talking about Madrid. Don't think they won't get away goals. Don't think they won't get goals in Paris.
Away goals,
they will definitely get a goal.
If they get 2 away goals, it's over.
They will definitely get a goal. I mean, it's Madrid. I mean, we're talking about Madrid. At the end of the day, no matter what form they're in La Liga and whatever, when it comes to Champions League time, they know this is it. This is crunch time. And they play like it as well. You know? I mean, look at that. Everybody counted them off. Everybody said Madrid will lose. People were saying PSG is going to win the Champions League. I think we were the only ones that were saying, wait, hold on. We're talking about Madrid. It's Madrid. Let's take it easy here. PSG still have work to do. And as you see
anybody didn't see this game, you missed out on Isco's probably best performance of his career. Isco was on fire.
See, in my opinion, you sacrifice Modric or Cruz for Isco, not Bale. You know? You sacrifice Cruz or Modric, you put in Isco. And guess what? Now you have your forwards more free. Bale is a threat. Ronaldo is a threat. There's times in the box where the player they were missing was Bale.
Yeah.
And his left foot. You know? Mm-hmm. And now he's going to be fit. So that's what I'm saying. In Paris, it's going to be a different match because now you have Bale, Benzema, and Ronaldo most likely starting.
I can't wait.
You know? That's going to be a tough game. PSG really have to step it up. Emery's job is really on the line. And I don't see them beating Madrid. I really don't. Even if they win this game, it will not be enough. It will not be enough. They will not make it past Madrid. That's my opinion. in that game. Another game. Well, Man City, like you said 4-0, 5-0. It's going to be a blowout. It was absolute domination, embarrassment, just destroyed the poor team, you know. But that's Man City. I mean, they get a weaker team and they destroy them. One team that I thought was going to perform a lot better, and they're going to play a weaker Liverpool team, because I didn't think Liverpool would play as well as they did. Was that Porto-Liverpool game. Holy shit.
That was a surprise right there. 5-0.
Liverpool's looking brilliant.
Oh my gosh, with Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane, they looked amazing.
They looked brilliant.
Oh my goodness. That was one that I did not expect. We called Porto on that one.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a close game, maybe a 1-0 or 2-1. 5-0 Liverpool. That just shows you this team is hungry, you know? And now they're clicking together more, so they're even more hungry. It's beautiful. I'm really enjoying it. It's beautiful. But it's just with Salah and Mane, these two players are really something, man. They really are. They really changed this Liverpool team around.
Yeah, no, they have, and that's...
Coutinho's not even missing.
He's not. He's not.
If they keep this performance up, he's not missing. But they still do need to replace him. They do need to bring in a key player over the...
They will.
Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it is Porto. Nothing against Porto, but they're no Real Madrid. They're no Barcelona. They're not even Manchester City. You know what I mean? Not saying anything against Manchester City, because they're fantastic this year. But, you know, Porto is not anywhere near those teams' levels. And neither is Basel and, you know, some of those other guys.
Right.
But, who else? Those are three games I played, right?
Yeah.
That was it. And, fantastic match. And this week, we're going to have Chelsea-Barcelona. That's going to be a huge game. What do you think? I think Barca is going to win this. Is it in London?
Yes, it is. In London, right? It is in London.
Well, they might draw. I think Barca is going to win it, but they might draw. You know, I wouldn't doubt if they do draw.
I'm curious to see if Messi's going to actually finally get a goal against Chelsea.
I think he will. I think Messi will get a goal. I think Messi will score.
I think Suarez is going to get 2 goals.
I think, yeah, definitely. I mean, that team. I'm pretty sure Dembele will start. You know?
I think we're going to beat him, dude. Like, 4.
Man, the thing is,
4-0.
Are we going to see Coutinho and Iniesta finally start together?
We should. We should see.
Everyone's fit. Use them.
Yeah.
Use them.
Use Dembele, Messi, and Suarez up top with Coutinho and Iniesta. And
it makes no sense not to. Dude, those are your magicians, man. You got to stick in your 2 magicians to feed those fucking hungry strikers the ball. Excuse my language. But, you know what I mean? Feed those guys the ball. These two, you basically have 2 Iniestas almost.
Right.
So you have to, especially against a vulnerable Chelsea defense. Chelsea's defense doesn't look that great right now. You know?
Right.
The whole team doesn't look that great. They're iffy. They'll win some games. They'll lose some games. I'm curious to see what happens this game. They're going to be under pressure this game. This game is it. This is it for them.
They need something.
This is the test. This is the test to prove if Chelsea have turned things around. You know?
Yeah.
So, we will see. But, in my opinion, Barcelona will take it. They'll go through. Chelsea won't. Yeah, that's it. And let's see. The other games are Bayern Munich and Besiktas. No-brainer. Bayern Munich is going to win this for sure.
Blowout.
I don't have any doubt. Any doubt at all. It would be nice to see Adriano play again in the Champions League.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool to see. But no, Bayern Munich is taking this. It's going to be in Bayern's field as well. So come on now. That's no brainer. Done deal. That one's done. Sevilla and Manchester United. Manchester United. Oh, man. Actually, shit.
That's going to be a tough one.
That will be a tough one. I see Manchester United beating Sevilla. But, man, I could be wrong. I could very easily be wrong. Sevilla looks good. They brought the new coach in. He's been doing work. I could be wrong. Sevilla might beat Manchester United, or they might draw. But in my opinion, I think Manchester United will win. It will be a close game, but Manchester United will win. They should win. It's Manchester United, for crying out loud.
Exactly.
You know? With the players they have, the talent they have, the coach they have. Come on, no brainer. Should be Manchester United. If it's not, then don't blame me. Don't blame the players and the coach. That's who should be blamed. With all the talent and the coaching staff and the shit they have, if they can't beat Sevilla, I don't know what to tell you. Like, forget about the Premier League. Even next season. And they have Sanchez. Sanchez is eligible to play.
They need to beat him.
He's eligible to play in the Champions League.
That needs to be a blowout.
So. It has to be, man. Or at least a win. A away win. It has to be a away win at least. And last but not least, Shakhtar Donetsk and Roma. We missed one team from last week. Who played that we missed? Juventus. Tottenham and Juventus. Oh my goodness. The best game in the Champions League we missed talking about. Hold on. Shakhtar and Roma. Roma has to win. If Roma doesn't win, they don't deserve to go through. Period. Or even go anywhere. Period. What do you think? I mean, Shakhtar is nowhere near Roma's level. They shouldn't. Shakhtar is a good team. It's at home, and those fans there are pretty crazy and wild.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
But I see Roma winning this game. I really do. Let's go right back real quick before we finish up to the Juventus and Tottenham game. We called a draw. What a draw. What a draw. But you know the thing was, Juve was up 2-0 after 9 minutes. Something was telling me, no, Tottenham's going to come back.
And they did.
It's going to be a draw. And they did. Fantastic match. Probably the best match so far in the Champions League.
I agree.
In this round. But fantastic match. Fantastic results. Both teams fighting. Both teams playing their chances. Higuain missing a penalty. Higuain is known for missing out on big chances, man. When it's crunch time, Higuain is always out.
Always. He never fails. 45th minute.
It's ridiculous.
Pounds it to the crossbar.
But a great match. What a match. And 2-2 draws. It was well deserved. I cannot wait for the second game.
Yeah.
So
right around the corner.
We'll see. That was our predictions and our analysis over the Champions League. There'll be plenty more. After this Champions League, we'll do one talking about all of this. Do not miss the Champions League games. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, iTunes, all of that stuff at Futlife TV. And next episode will be our 20th episode. So might do a giveaway. Autograph, picture, or something cool. We'll see. But we'll put that out. Stay tuned on our social media to find out more about that. And that's pretty much it. Am I missing anything? You have anything to say, Arya?
Not at all.
Thank you for joining us again, Ari.
Thank you.
And thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next episode.